Good morning to all. A warm welcome to Titus Second Teachers College for the International Multidisciplinary Seminar on Multifaceted Perspectives on Gender Education, Reaching the Unreached, in collaboration with the Council for Educational Administration and Management (CEAM) and the Council for Teacher Education Foundation (CTEF). The Titus Second Teachers College, Tiruvalla, Kerala, was established in the year 1957 under the aegis of Marthoma Syrian Church of Malabar and is dedicated to the revered memory of His Grace, the Most Reverend Titus II Metropolitan. Affiliated to Mahatma Gandhi University, Kottayam, Kerala, the college over the past six decades till date has been inspiring its learners to become humanistic teachers and humane as individuals. The motto, Lighted to Lighten, reflects this ideal against the backdrop of dispelling ignorance, insensitivity, immobility, and injustice. The Council for Educational Administration and Management (CEAM) is a registered non-governmental national professional organization founded in the year 2019 with its headquarters in Tirunelveli. It focuses to prioritize the areas and actions of educational administration and management education across the nation and beyond. The cardinal vision and mission of the organization is to foster collective development through multifarious academic initiatives pertaining to the educational realm. The Council for Teacher Education Foundation (CTEF), formerly known as the Council for Teacher Education (CTE), was founded in Bhopal in 1985. The CTEF has 23 domestic chapters and 3 international ones. The main goal of CTEF is to foster the development of qualified, creative, and skilled teaching professionals at all levels of education, from low primary to higher education in general and teacher education in particular. Today, this platform brings together experts, educators, and enthusiasts to share insights, experiences, and perspectives on creating a more inclusive and equitable learning environment. We'll be hosting thought provoking discussions, theme presentations, and paper presentations that will challenge our assumption, broaden our understanding about the diverse aspects of gender education, and inspire us to action. So please join me in welcoming our esteemed guests, speakers, and participants onto the seminar. Before we begin this inauguration ceremony, let's seek the blessings of Lord Almighty with a prayer song by Arya and Gigi and Sneha S. Tekeda.
There shall be showers of blessing. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing, sent from the Savior above. Showers of blessing, showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. There shall be showers of blessing, send them upon us, O Lord. Grant to us now a refreshing, come and now honor thy word. Showers of blessing, showers of blessings we need. Mercy drops round us are falling, but for the showers we plead. But for the showers we plead.
It is our greatest privilege to invite Professor Dr. Nimi Maria Uman, Seminar Coordinator and General Secretary of CEAM and CTEF, for the welcome speech and introductory remarks, marking the commencement of our seminar on multifaceted perspectives on gender education, reaching the unreached.
Good morning to all. Respected Professor Dr. Sulla Thomas Ma'am, Principal, Titus II Teachers College, Dr. V.M. Shashikumar Sir, National President SEAM, Dr. M.S. Geeta Ma'am, former Dean, Faculty of Education, Working President of SEAM and Chairperson CT of Kerala Chapter, Dr. G. Valsala Ma'am, former Principal, Government Institute of Advanced Studies in Education, Thrissur, and Chairperson SEAM Kerala, Professor Dr. Rajeshwari K., former Principal, Institute of Advanced Studies in Education, the research head NVKSD College of Education, Attur, Kanyakumari, and the national consultant of SEAM and the vice chairperson of CTF, Dr. Sarama Chandi, executive member, City of Kerala, former principal, Lord's College of Education, Mumbai, Dr. Sabida Misra, Principal, Vidyasagar College of Education, Darjeeling, West Bengal, Mr. Pramod Thomas George, Seminar Coordinator and Faculty of Titus II Teachers College, Mr. Sam Simon and Ms. Dia Susan Matthew, the student coordinators of this international seminar, respected colleagues, members of the teaching community, non-teaching community, and dear students, a very pleasant welcome to one and all. The concept of gender is as old as the beginning of human race. But it hasn't gained momentum in the form of gender equality, gender awareness, gender empowerment, and the like. Before the 19th century, the education of girls was far spread when compared with boys. Now, coming to or analyzing the Indian situation through its independence, we know that the constitutional obligation came, the right to education. Education was made equal to boys and girls. But are we fulfilling this mission truly? That is the question. Now, the focus is not just gender education, but gender equitable education, where we are focused to remove all the discrimination that prevails in our society, the deeply ingrained discrimination that is there in our society. Thinking about the United Nations through its Sustainable Development Goals, there are 17 goals, and through Goal 4, Quality Education, and Goal 5, Gender Education, again seeks the importance of educating the world with respect to gender perspectives. In this way, the University Grants Commission, that is the apex body in higher education, has mandated all institutions of higher education to conduct gender empowerment program from the year 2020. With this term of reference, the Titus College also has initiated a multidisciplinary international seminar on multifaceted perspectives of gender education, reaching the unreached since 2021. Many of the people have asked us the question, why this seminar with the same title over the years? The answer is simple. The society is changing. Its dynamic nature shows that we ought to learn the gender perspectives in a new form. Now, we have to educate our students or our students mainly through different life skills, interpersonal skills like self management, communication, and all the personal skills also. So, in this respect, also, the gender education is really appreciable. So, let's all pray that all the efforts and the academic exercises that we have these 2 days will help us to have empowered thoughts and ignite our wisdom on gender education. This inaugural session is being presided by our respected principal, Professor Dr. Sulla Thomas Ma'am. Ma'am is the super brain and the mastermind behind all our academic initiatives. Her support, her unwavering commitment is really remarkable. On behalf of Titus fraternity, a hearty welcome to our respected principal, Sulla ma'am. The guest of honor of this inaugural session is Dr. V.M. Shashivamasa, an educational visionary with nearly 42 years of educational experience. Sir's commitment is ever growing. Today, Sir is here to inaugurate this seminar and to deliver the inaugural address. Sir, on behalf of Titus fraternity, a hearty welcome to you. Dr. M.S. Geeta, the chairperson of CTF Kerala and the national working president of SEAM. She is here to give the keynote address through the online mode. She wanted to come here, but she is held up with fever. Ma'am is a former Dean Faculty of Education, University of Kerala. She was formerly the principal of Government College of Teacher Education, Thiruvananthapuram and Thalassery. Ma'am will be presenting the keynote address through online mode. Ma'am, a hearty welcome to you. We have here Dr. G. Valsala, the chairperson of SEAM Kerala. Ma'am is having nearly 40 years of teaching experience, and she will be giving the words of felicitation on behalf of Titus fraternity. A hearty welcome to you, dear ma'am. Today, in this morning session, that is in the forenoon, we have got one theme presentation, and in the afternoon, the second theme presentation. The first theme will be dealt by Dr. Savita Misra. We have the National Resource Person, Principal Vidyasagar College of Education, Darjeeling, West Bengal. Ma'am has traveled all the way from Darjeeling to meet the Titus family. Ma'am, we are really honored to have you here. And on behalf of Titus fraternity, a very respectful welcome to you. Dr. K. Rajeshwari is the research head and professor of NVKSD College of Education, Attur, Kanyakumari district. She was formerly the principal of Institute of Advanced Studies in Education, Thrissur, and principal of Government College of Education, Thiruvananthapuram. A teacher with a lot number of nearly 20 books on her credit, and she has got lot of publications, presentations, and acclaimed research guide and an illustrious resource person. Ma'am is here for the second theme presentation, and on behalf of Titus fraternity, a hearty welcome to you. We have the executive member of CTF Kerala chapter, Dr. Sarama Chandi, again an educational visionary. Ma'am is a former principal of Lord's College of Education, Mumbai. Ma'am, a hearty welcome to Titus family. My fellow coordinator, Mr. Pramod Thomas Dodge, he has been toiling all the days, giving all the ground support and help and all the guidance of how to conduct this international seminar in a beautiful manner. So a hearty welcome to you. Our team, our student team, supported by Sam Simon, the student coordinator, and Dia Susan Matthew, both vibrant coordinators, they and their team have done the entire arrangement. See this hall, they have beautifully arranged. Why don't we give them a big round of applause? A hearty welcome to Sam and Dia. And one more important significant aspect of this seminar is the YouTube live streaming. Here our technical team is ready, headed by Mr. Rohan John, first year B.Ed of Commerce Department. Hearty welcome, Rohan and team. My colleagues, the B.Ed and M.Ed faculty, their unwavering commitment, their matchless support, all this matters a lot. Here we work as a team. All the teachers are doing their responsibilities in a full-fledged manner. I welcome all the teachers, B.Ed and M.Ed, to this international seminar. The anchoring team, supported by Dr. Suramya Mathai, Rona and Shali is here. Beautiful anchoring. Hearty welcome to this international seminar. Today, we have a lot of participating institutions. Before I extend a formal welcome to the participating institutions, I will just give a list of it. We have representatives from St. Thomas College of Teacher Education, Pale, Central University of Kerala, Kasaragod, School of Pedagogical Sciences, Mahatma Gandhi University, Kottayam, NSS Training College, Pandalam, Mount Carmel College of Teacher Education for Women, Kottayam, NSS Training College, Ottapalam, Mar Theophilus Training College, Nalanjara, Institute of Advanced Studies in Education, Thrissur, St. Joseph's College of Teacher Education for Women, Ernakulam, SNM Training College, Muthagunnam, Government College of Teacher Education, Trivandrum, Pete Memorial Training College, Mavelikara, Central University of Haryana, Imphal College, Northeastern Hill University, Meghalaya, Tawam Hospital, United Arab Emirates, Hope International College, Nepal. So all the best to the participants and the paper presenters. We have nearly 60 papers to go through the online and offline mode in these 2 days. So my dear students, make the best out of these sessions. We are going to get empowered with new arenas of gender education. Let all our thoughts be directed in this manner. Once again, I extend a hearty welcome to one and all. Hope you will all enjoy the sessions. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. We respectfully invite our principal, Professor Dr. Sunila Thomas, to graciously accept our invitation to deliver the presidential address, thereby conferring prestige and significance to this international multidisciplinary seminar on gender education.
Thank you, Shally. Respected dignitaries on the dais, my colleagues, students of B.Ed, M.Ed, and all the guest participants, both offline and online. The college community is indeed privileged to host this international seminar on multifaceted perspectives on gender education, reaching the unreached, in collaboration with the Council for Educational Administration and Management and Council for Teacher Education Foundation. As you know, the academic achievement of all students should be the goal of all educators. So in order to help teachers to be the most effective educators they can be, an increase in the knowledge about sex differences and gender issues is crucial. Now, gender issues are predominant in society in all areas of life, and we need to minimize this by changing the mindsets of the younger generation, as they are the ones who can bring about further change with their modern ideas, thoughts, and practices. An important element in addressing this is through developing a curriculum that is appropriate, individualized, and gender responsive. Now, curriculum is vital since it delivers the central messages of education. Now, when the curriculum does not reflect the diversity of students' lives and cultures, it delivers an incomplete message. Focusing on the gender perspectives, I would like to highlight the three components or the three rights: right to education, rights within education, and rights through education. When we talk about these three rights, let me tell you, we are experiencing it throughout our life. When we focus on right to education, we mean gender parity, giving equal opportunity for participation in education. And now, gender equality in education is a matter of social justice concerned with rights, opportunities, and freedom. Are boys and girls given equal opportunity to get educated by themselves. This is what we need to think first. The second is rights within education that focuses on the equality of treatment of boys and girls. Are we giving them equal opportunity to choose the subjects of their choice? In family, in educational institutions, we experience this. A minor example, if I bring to your notice, coming to the engineering field, there are many students for IT or other subjects. When it comes to mechanical engineering, we can see very few girls choose that, maybe from the pressure of their family or from the society or whatever it is. So, the rights within education is again a matter to be discussed. When we come to the third rights, that's the rights through education, that is what we need to attain after our education. How are we treated in our employment sectors? Are we given equal opportunity? How about the wages? Are men and women given equal wages for the same job? So, all these things are important. Now, it has come to a fact that women are empowered to do any type of profession or do any type of a job. So, these rights, if they are deprived, we can say there is no gender parity. So, they should be equally treated. How can we do that? Even United Nations has developed 17 sustainable goals, of which the fourth one is quality education, goal number 4. And goal number 5 talks about gender equality. When we talk about these things, let me just remind you of the pandemic that we all had to undergo. And the effects of pandemic have added to the challenges of achieving gender equality in education and to the complexities involved in evaluating progress towards it. As we continue to develop and extend response, recovery and sustainability initiatives to build back better, it is important to have explicit and honest discussions about gender and other intersecting inequalities in education. Let me tell you once more, participating in a seminar or attending or discussions in seminars should not be limited to within this hall itself. We have to put these things into life, practice these things into life. That is what the outcome of the seminar should give. And it is vital to ensure that we have robust and reliable ways of identifying, evaluating, and holding people to account for these inequalities and their underlying causes in order to build more just and resilient societies. How can we do this? However, it's not straightforward and presents many conceptual and practical challenges around understanding, accessing, and utilizing the information, resources, and approaches we need. What do we mean when we talk about gender equality in education? How can we measure the progress towards it? And how will we know whether we achieved it or not? This should be the objective of this seminar. And I hope many of our apprehensions will be cleared through this international seminar. I also congratulate and appreciate the sincere efforts of the collaboration with SEAM and CTF to ignite our thoughts and build new vision regarding gender education. Wishing the very best on both these 2 days, and I wish the very best to the participants from outside college who are presenting papers on these aspects, and wishing the very best to the Titus fraternity, our dear students who are also participating in the paper presentation. both MEd and BEd level. So may I wish a grand success of this international seminar, and I take this opportunity to congratulate Dr. Nimi ma'am and Pramod sir for coordinating this beautiful seminar, which will be enriching experience for each one of you. Thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. We are delighted to introduce our inaugural speaker, Dr. V.M. Shashikumar, founder president of SEAM India, a renowned expert in education and a leader of impeccable stature. Dr. Shashikumar's presence graces our gathering today. We are grateful for his willingness to share his insights and light the lamp.
Respected Professor Dr. Sunila Thomas, Principal, Titus Second Teachers College, Tiruvalla, Dr. M.S. Geeta, former Dean, Faculty of Education, University of Kerala, and working President, Council for Education Administration Management, and Chairperson, CTE of Kerala, Dr. G. Valsala, former Principal, Government IAC Thrissur, and Chairperson, Council for Education Administration Management, SEAM, Kerala, Professor Dr. Rajeshwari, Professor and Head, Department of Research and Development, NVKSD College of Education, Attur, Tamil Nadu, and National Consultant of SEAM, Professor Dr. Nimmi Maria Uman, Seminar Coordinator, Faculty of Titus Second Teachers College and General Secretary SEAM, Mr. Pramod Thomas, Seminar Coordinator, Faculty of Titus Second Teachers College, Dr. Savita Mishra, Principal, Vidyasagar College of Education, Fancy Veda, Darjeeling, West Bengal, Mr. Sam Simpson and Miss Divya Susan Matthew, Student Coordinators, Titus Second Teachers College, esteemed resource persons at national and international level, members of faculty of Titus Second Teachers College, the officials and members of SEAM, CTEF, and dear students. Good morning to one and all. First and foremost, I take this opportunity to congratulate Titus Fraternity for organizing an international seminar in collaboration with Council for Educational Administration Management and Council for Teacher Education Foundation, Kerala, on a highly significant academic societal theme. Education is universally acknowledged to benefit individuals and promote national development. Educating females and males produces similar increases in their subsequent earnings and expands future opportunities and choices for both boys and girls. However, educating girls produces many additional socio-economic gains that benefit entire societies. These benefits include increased economic productivity, higher family incomes, delayed marriages, reduced fertility rates, and improved health and survival rates for infants and children. Over the years, education has focused on access and parity, that is, closing the enrollment gap between girls and boys, while insufficient attention has been paid to retention and achievement or the quality and relevance of education. Providing a quality relevant education leads to improved enrollment and retention, but also helps to ensure that boys and girls are unable to fully realize the benefits of education. The primary focus on girls' access to education may overlook boys' educational needs. This approach also fails to confront the norms and behaviors that perpetuate inequality. Gender education in India has a major preoccupation of both the government and civil society, as educated people can play a very important role in the development of the country. Education is milestone of empowerment because it enables them to respond to the challenges, to confront their traditional role and change their life. So that we can neglect the importance of gender education in reference to empowerment. India is poised to becoming superpower in recent years. Education of women is the most powerful tool to change the position in society. Women education in India has been a need of the hour, as education is a foundation stone for the empowerment of women. Education also brings a reduction in inequalities and functions as a means of improving their status within the family and develops the concept of participation. With the most efforts focused on closing the school enrollment gap between girls and boys, insufficient attention has been paid to the gender dynamics that affects children's larger participation in school. The relationship between gender and educational inputs, such as curricula, textbooks, pedagogy, and teacher training, are rarely made explicit. Similarly, the links among gender inequalities, inputs, and outcomes are not sufficiently acknowledged. Focus on getting girls into school without addressing impediments in the learning process put girls at a disadvantage gap in education. Gender equality is an often used but infrequently defined term. Translating the concept of gender equality in education into a practical framework will assist education programmers in better designing, managing, and evaluating education projects. To be practical, this framework must draw clear distinctions and demonstrate interrelationships among the concepts of gender parity, gender equality, and gender equity. In addition to drawing out the difference between equity and equality, it also reinforces other key issues in education such as access, quality, continuity, and relevance. Gender equality means that males and females have equal opportunities to realize their full human rights and contribute to the benefit from economic, social, cultural, and political development. Parity and equity are the building blocks of equality in education. Gender education is very closely associated with its contributing factors. These factors are to be dealt at large to achieve gender empowerment. Many of our worries in this regard, I am sure will be discussed here in this gender seminar. As the National President of Council for Educational Administration Management, I wish and pray that all these sessions will empower us with deeper insights in this area. With the kind permission of all assembled here, I declare this international seminar inaugurated. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. We are honored to welcome Dr. M.S. Geeta, an eminent educationist and scholar who will deliver the keynote address. Her illustrious career as a former Dean of Faculty of Education, University of Kerala, and her current role as National Working President, SEAM India, and Chairperson of CTEF Kerala underscore her dedication to educational excellence. Dr. Geeta's expertise and vision will undoubtedly inspire and enlighten us as we explore the complexities of gender education. We will now transition to online mode to listen to the keynote address of Dr. M.S. Geeta.
Hello? Hello? Good morning. Hello?
Yes, ma'am, you are
Good
audible.
morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Please continue, ma'am.
Okay. Let me start. Let me start.
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Okay, okay. But I can't hear you. Okay, okay. Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Esteemed chairman of the session. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, esteemed chairman of the session, Professor Sunila Thomas, the same national president, Dr. V.M. Shishikuma, the coordinators, Professor Nimi Maria Woman and Dr. Pramod Thomas, same state president, Dr. G. Valsala, other dignitaries on the dais, Professor K. Rajeshwari, Professor Sabida Mishra, Professor Mariamma Matthew, and all other resource persons of the dais, Dr. Sarama Chandi, online team paper presenters, Dr. Pramila Tapas, Dr. Rishmi Singh, and other eminent personalities physically attended the seminar, and college organizing team members, research scholars, and dear student teachers. Since I am a member of both the organization, CTEF and SEAM, my greetings to all of you on behalf of the two organizations. I understand the significance of the conference and the importance of my role in it. I am truly disappointed to miss the opportunity to share my thoughts physically facing the audience. Kindly accept my sincere apologies for any inconvenience this may cause. I am physically weak to travel long distance and participating in the event. I have a cough and wheezing in between. Kindly excuse me for disturbing you with these problems. Let me convey my appreciations the General Convener, Professor Sunila Thomas, and the coordinators, Professor Nimi and Professor Pramod, and Dr. Pramod, and all other teaching and non-teaching staff members for organizing this conference with the same theme for the last 3 consecutive years. Let me start. You know, the main theme of the conference is education on a multifaceted gender perspective. Since it has a broader connotation, I think I will select a very small segment out of it with a title Shattering Stereotypes Why Gender Sensitization Matters Now. You might have heard the term gender sensitization, haven't you? What does that mean? It is a term which emphasizes the importance of being aware of gender related issues or educating individuals to recognize the social and cultural constructs of gender and their impact on individuals. Particularly those who identify as women or non binary individuals. Non binary means those who identify as neither male nor female, or those who identify as a combination of both male and female, or those who identify as a gender entirely separate from male and female, or those who not identify with any gender at all. So, gender sensitization typically involves understanding gender roles and stereotypes. You might know the term stereotypes also. This term is widely used when we speak about gender sensitization. We often oversimplify or often give inaccurate assumptions about the characteristics of men and women in the society. For example, men should be strong, we say always, and they should be tough and emotionless, and they should be breadwinners of the family. They should be dominant always, etc. We say about men. But at the same time, we say that women should be submissive and nurturing, caring, and emotional, and should be beautiful and youthful always. And they should prioritize family and relationships. So, gender sensitization typically involves understanding these stereotypes also. It recognizes and challenges biases and prejudices in the society. And if we are gender sensitized, we learn about gender-based violence and discrimination. We understand the experiences of women and non-binary individuals, and we develop empathy and inclusivity. And also we promote gender equality and equity always. So the ultimate aim of gender sensitization is to create a society that values and respects all individuals regardless of their gender identity and expression. That is, breaking down gender stereotypes and biases and for addressing and preventing gender-based violence and discrimination, gender sensitization is essential. And in what all places or where do we need gender sensitization? In workplaces, that is in offices, hotels, restaurants, gyms, parks, recreation centers, libraries, virtual workplaces, call centers, airports, railway stations, bus stations. In all these types of offices, gender sensitization is necessary. And in all educational institutions, from primary to tertiary level, we need gender sensitization for the individuals working there or studying there. And in communities, that is, the religious groups, social media platforms, alumni networks, churches, mosques, temples, etc. We need, these are all communities, and we need gender sensitization in all these places. And in healthcare settings, in hospitals, clinics, rehabilitation centers, pharmacies, and palliative centers, and in legal and political systems. Legal system means courts, tribunals, law firms, and legal chambers, and political systems in parliament, assemblies, political party headquarters, etc. So, in all these places, we witness gender discrimination. That is why gender sensitization is essential in all these places. Why this gender discrimination? Have you ever thought why this discrimination is seen in our society? You all know that we are living in a patriarchal society. Patriarchy is a social system which considers male as superiors and gives them more rights and more access to resources and decision making. And traditional roles of women as homeworkers and men as breadwinners imposed by society have only reinforced the gender imbalance. Many societies still exhibit patriarchal characteristics, but there are also visible changes and shift towards greater gender equality nowadays. I will cite some examples on these visible changes in the society. There is increased representation of women in politics, in business and education. And there are a growing awareness and advocacy for gender equality, diversity and inclusion in every field of, in all fields in the society. Now there are legal reforms and policies promoting gender equality, such as equal pay and anti-discrimination laws, etc. And we can see that there is increased visibility and recognition of non-binary individuals. And also there is expansion of reproductive rights and access to health care for women. And of course, there is growing recognition of men's roles in gender equality and involvement in caregiving. There may be criticism for every view. Many academicians and intellectuals argue that in modern Indian society there is no devaluation of women and they are considered as equals in each and every field. This is a debatable point. Conduct a debate in your class. As you are all student teachers, you can conduct a debate for and against this statement. No doubt, there has been a lot of changes regarding the status and rights of women in the women in Indian society. But this does not change the mindset of people living in a patriarchal society, nor does it increase the value of women in a male dominant society. Patriarchal structure and attitude still persist. Maybe because I am a woman and I have this, and maybe because I am a woman, I have this opinion. The men believe they had the right to sexually assault and dominate a woman, highlighting a sense of entitlement and privilege always. I will cite certain examples for this from India itself. India still grapples with gender based violence and discrimination. You know, India has high incidence of rape and sexual assault, with many cases going unreported. In 2012, Delhi gang rape, you might know, you might remember Nirbhaya's case. And in 2019, Hyderabad gang rape. The victim was Disha or Priyanka Reddy. And in 2024, recently in August, we have the brutal gang rape in Kolkata Medical College. Mamita Devanath. These are all examples of gender violence. In addition to this, there are dowry related violence, female infanticides, forticides, and domestic violence, and child marriages, menstrual taboos and stigma, LGBTQ discrimination, and caste-based gender discrimination, all are still in the society. You know, women still earn less than men on an average and face career obstacles. According to a report, women in India earn 19% less than that of men on an average. Average salary difference in women, that is, women in India earns rupees 4.28 lakh per year, while men earn 5.57 lakh per year. And the new generation youths clearly know the pay gaps in industries. In finance and insurance, the gap is 22%. And in technology wing, it is 21%. Healthcare, it is 20. And manufacturing wing, it is 19. And there is occupational segregation also. Women are often concentrated in low paying jobs and industries such as nursing, social work, and even in teaching, they are low paid. In private institutions, we can see this phenomenon. It is interesting to note that men dominate higher paying fields like engineering, finance, and management. And also, it is interesting to note that women always have a glass ceiling effect. What is it? It is an invisible barrier, like a glass ceiling, that prevents women from advancing to a higher position despite their qualifications and achievements. And care work and domestic responsibilities remain disproportionately assigned to women. Women often perform most of the unpaid care work, such as cooking, cleaning, child care, which are not recognized equally as a paid work. Everywhere we can see this type of devaluation of care work. Men may not be expected to share equal responsibility. Men dominate leadership position in many fields. When we check the current status of men in politics in India, we can clearly see that men dominate in political landscape. And as of 2023, women represent 22.8% of cabinet members heading ministries. Women hold fewer than 15% of seats in Lok Sabha. And although the proportion of women in politics has increased over time, the pace of change remains slow. US is considered as a developed country, and even in US, women hold only 26% of the national parliamentarian position. And how about in corporate leadership? Men occupy most top executive positions. In boardrooms, men dominate with corporate board membership. Women only 17% worldwide. And in military defense, men lead most military forces with a few women in top ranks. And in religion, men predominantly hold leadership positions as priests, bishops, imams, etc. And in academia, what is the case? Men are overrepresented as university heads and leaders. In sports, also men dominate in leadership positions of sports organization and teams with a few women in coach or executive roles. When we speak about media, men hold most leadership positions in media companies. And in science and technology, like this, men lead most research institutions and tech companies. We can see underrepresentation of women in STEM fields. In government agencies also, men often head government departments such as law enforcement and intelligence agencies. So these discriminatory attitudes and practices perpetuate gender inequality and limit the opportunities for women to pursue their goals and aspirations. Because of all these reasons, gender sensitization among academic and non-academic fields is essential. It always promotes a more inclusive, equitable, and just society. And how do you prevent, or how do we prevent gender discrimination? For preventing gender discrimination, a multifaceted approach is required, which involves individuals, communities, organizations, and governments. I will explain some of the strategies we need to prevent gender discrimination. First one is awareness through education. Teach about gender equality and challenge always gender stereotypes. Use gender sensitive language in educational settings, avoiding bias. That is, using inclusive pronoun. For example, instead of he or she, use they. And avoid gendered language. For example, instead of boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, use students, classmates, dear friends, colleagues, etc. Then challenge stereotypes based on gender. Boys are good at maths, girls are good at cooking, and avoid these type of statements always. And avoid gender-based praise. That is, since you are a boy, you are very smart and you can achieve this. Avoid such statements. And avoid binary language. For example, avoid language that assumes only two genders. Boys and girls, please queue up. Male and female, please queue up, etc., etc. That type of binary language also you should not use. You should avoid all these from the classrooms. And you can share stories of diverse role models and challenge traditional gender roles, and encourage students to share their experiences and perspectives on gender issues. As you are all student teachers, you are all going to be teachers, and so encourage classroom discussions on gender and diversity topics always. Listen attentively to students' concerns and address gender based issues. Don't neglect these issues casually. Report it very seriously to the concerned authority and force them to take actions. Even if your headmaster or the head of the department is a male member, force them to take actions. Always support marginalized groups in your classroom and empower girl students and non-binary individuals to come up to the front by giving them roles and responsibilities as leaders and monitors and the chairman for some types of seminars, etc. And challenge, always challenge harmful masculinities, that is, societal expectations and norms associated with traditional masculinity. And intimate the parents of the students at the right time with the support of school authority if you find or if you feel an exploitation upon one of your students. And continuous learning is necessary. The women teachers especially stay informed always about gender equality challenges. And what should the government do in order to have a diverse perspective? The government should release a gender sensitive curriculum and textbooks in all standards. And they will enact and enforce gender equality laws and policies. And they should develop and implement inclusive curricula and teaching materials. And they should provide gender sensitive training and capacity building programs for all teachers, teacher educators, and non teaching staff, and security personnel also, irrespective of gender. And establish gender sensitive infrastructure facilities in your institutions like safe toilets, lighting and mirror facilities everywhere, wide corridors, proper signages, that is signboards, signposts, and safe parking, etc. And promotes gender balance in leadership and decision making positions. And implement programs and policies to prevent gender based violence, ensure equal access to education and resources for all genders, and support gender inclusive research and development. A government, a state government or central government can do inclusive researches. Sorry. And what are the initiatives Kerala government is doing to prevent gender disparity? I will give the names of a few initiatives because of the time limit. Gender budgeting. Kerala government was the first state to introduce gender budgeting in 2001. That is, analyzing budget data through a gender lens, identifying gender disparities in resource allocation. And Kudumbashri unit, you might have heard. And Kudumbashri, it is a poverty eradication program focusing on women's empowerment. And Women's Commission, established in 1996 to address gender-based issues. And gender education, and established gender studies in school and college curriculum. And women-friendly infrastructure, women-only buses, pink auto rickshaws, pink tourist taxis, separate queues for women, etc., etc. And healthcare launched Rajiv Gandhi scheme for women and children. And India government launched many programs. I will cite one or two example. Have you heard BBB program? that is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme to promote girls' education. And NCW, National Commission for Women, that is established in 1992 to address gender-based issues. And you might have heard Women's Reservation Bill, which proposes 33% reservation for women in Parliament. And gender budgeting is also introduced by central government in 2005. SSA, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, aims to promote mostly girls' education. Ujjwala scheme, you might have heard this, provide LPG connections to women from BPL families. And Pradhana Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana, PMMVY, maternity benefits for women. These are all some of the initiatives taken by both the state and central governments for empowering the women. There are a lot of programs going on in our country and in our state for empowering women and sensitizing women and girls. And I hope you have gained some insights into why our society needs an empowerment towards gender sensitization. As a woman who is reaching her senior citizenship, my humble suggestion is that in any society, regardless of circumstances, men and women must understand the importance of treating each other with respect, kindness, and dignity. In no circumstances, men are top dogs and women are underdogs or lapdogs. Instead, men and women walk side by side, shoulder to shoulder, and hand to hand. This is the foundation upon which a balanced and harmonious society is built. I am stopping my speech. Thank you, the organizers, for giving me this opportunity, and thank you, those who are attending this session, for your patient listening. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. With great honor, we invite our distinguished guests, Dr. V.M. Shashikumar and Dr. G. Valsala, to participate in a landmark event, the signing of a
Hello?
Memorandum of Understanding
Hello?
MOU.
Hello?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes.
Have you heard something?
Thank you, ma'am, for that inspiring keynote address. With great
You
honor.
have heard?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You have heard it?
Yes, ma'am, and thank you for that inspiring keynote address.
Okay, okay, thank you.
With great honor, we invite our distinguished guests, Dr. V.M. Shashikumar and Dr. G. Valsala, to participate in a landmark event, the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding MOU. This significant agreement will pave the way for a collaborative endeavor promoting academic excellence, research, and innovation. We are grateful for their presence and willingness to be part of this momentous occasion, marking the beginning of a fruitful partnership. I invite Professor Dr. Nimmi Mariamman to give a briefing on this MOU.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and dear participants, we are going to enter into one of the most significant aspects of this international seminar, the MOU signing ceremony. The Memorandum of Understanding is an agreement between two or more parties outlined in a formal document. Today, we are here to sign the formal MOU between CTF and Titus II Teachers College. Two MOUs we are going to sign. First, we are going to sign the MOU between Titus II Teachers College and CTF. The second MOU is between Vidyasagar College of Education, our respected principal is here, and C. So first, we are going to witness the signing in ceremony of the MOU between CTF and Titus II Teachers College. And I invite our respected BM Shashivkumar sir to speak a few words. Sign ചെയ്തിട്ട് പറയാം. So we are going to initiate the signing in ceremony from the Titus Second Teachers College. We have two signatories, our respected principal, Professor Dr. Sulla Thomas ma'am, and our one of the senior faculty, Dr. Betsy Joseph E. From the same side, we have Dr. M.S. Geeta ma'am will be signing it later, and myself, who is the General Secretary of CTF Kerala. I request our Rajeshwari ma'am to receive the MOU on behalf of CTF. Next, we have the MOU signing ceremony between SEAM, the Council for Education Administration and Management, and Vidyasagar College of Education, Darjeeling, West Bengal. I invite Dr. V.M. Shashivkumar sir and Dr. Savita Misra ma'am to come forward and do the signing ceremony. Now we will be presenting the institutional life member certificate to Vidyasagar College of Education on behalf of SEEP.
Thank you all. Now it's time to honor our guests of honor. I request our principal, Dr. Sunila Thomas, to honor Dr. V.M. Shashikumar with the Ponnada and certificate. Thank you, Shashi sir. Now I invite Mr. Pramod Thomas George, Seminar Coordinator and Assistant Professor in Commerce Education, to honor Dr. G. Valsala with Ponnada and certificate. Thank you, Valsala ma'am.
It is our privilege to invite Dr. Jivalsla, a distinguished educator and mentor, to deliver the felicitation speech. Her remarkable tenure as principal of IASC Thrissur and her current leadership as chairperson of SEEM Kerala have left an indelible mark on the educational landscape. Dr. Valsala's wisdom, guidance, and encouragement have inspired countless educators, and we are honored to have her with us today to share her thoughts and felicitate our gathering.
Okay, good morning to one and all. So, our principal, Dr. Sunila Thomas, who is presiding over the function, and Dr. V.M. Shashikumar, who had inaugurated this international conference, Dr. Nimmi Maria Umman, and Mr. Pramod, the coordinators of this conference, M.S. Geeta, who has given the keynote address, then our chief guest of the day, I think it is Dr. Savita Misra from West Bengal, then Dr. Rajeshwari, Dr. Sarama Chandi, Dr. Mini John, and we have two student coordinators here, Mr. Sam Simon and Miss Dia. All the delegates, staff of this college, and dear friends. So the theme of our international conference, multifaceted perspectives of gender education, reaching the unreached. This theme has been, or it is being discussed for the last 3 years, and this is the fourth time sometimes we are standing here in this college. That itself shows the importance of this topic. Why this topic is discussed again and again? What is the importance of this topic that is to be discussed? What is the meaning of this? Reaching the unreached. Do you think that we have a long way to go to reach there? And I don't think that we have a long way to go, because our ladies or our girls, they are voicing for their rights. For the last 3 or 4 decades, they are making a large voice for their rights. The right to education, so many rights, the right of protection. So sometimes we will reach there, sometimes it will take some time. Anyway, we could reach there. We are progressing. That is a good thing that we can hear from this. Then according to UNESCO and UNICEF, gender equality is gained when men and women, or girls and boys, they enjoy the same rights, resources, opportunities, and protection. And from this type of seminars, we promote gender equality and challenge gender stereotypes. We are challenging Dr. M.S. Geeta in her keynote address. She said what are the stereotypes, gender stereotypes. So we are challenging these gender stereotypes and biases to create a better world. And gender equality is strongly tied to women's rights. It is strongly tied. Whenever we hear the word gender equality, we remember women. So it is strongly tied to women. And the government has to ensure a safe workplace for these women. We are hearing what is happening in the film world. Not only in the film world, all over the world. And individuals and governments should try for that. Individuals also can try. Individuals and the government should give protection to the ladies. And discrimination against women is still prevalent in everywhere, every country. It is not only in Kerala or India, but it is everywhere. And it is even in the so-called modern society, the discrimination against women. So what is the role of education? And education plays a key role in promoting gender equality. And it is a powerful tool to break the stereotypes, the gender stereotypes and biases. In many parts of the world, girls and women still face this gender discrimination, and there are so many barriers to education. In many countries, there are so many barriers to education, and education for girls must be made compulsory. Then women must be given equal opportunities in every field. The shame of divorce and abuse may be thrown out. Sometimes there may be a shame like that in our own society, but it can be thrown out. Then, as women, how will we empower ourselves? We have to empower. If we have to reach that goal, we have to empower ourselves. Then, how will we empower ourselves? Empower women by promoting their participation in all areas and sectors. They have to participate in all areas. So here also we can see on boy and girl an equal participation. Among you, there are two persons. What is their name? One is Sam, Simon, and Dia. So a participation from you. So you have to participate in all the programs. There is a saying that being visible is being successful. Being visible is being successful. That means one who is seen and heard is more likely to move ahead than those who are unseen and unheard. One who is seen and heard is more likely to move ahead than those who are unseen or unheard. So these two students, we are seeing them. You are quite different. They are quite different from you. We don't know you, but we know that both of them. So we can empower ourselves like this. Participate in every program. Make use of every opportunity in the right way. There are so many opportunities. We have to find out what are our strengths, what are our weakness, what are the opportunities, and what are the threats. Sometimes strength and weakness, they are internal. Strength and weakness, it is internal. Opportunities. So make use of every opportunity in the right way. If you have any weakness, make it into an opportunity. And that weakness can be you can make it into opportunities. Now, how can we succeed in life? A man or a woman, how can we succeed in life? Man as well as woman, both of us how to succeed in life. Then how will we succeed? Does success depends on whether one is a boy or a girl or a man or a woman? Then success depends on the quantity and quality of resources in us, or the quantity of resources for development. We will say that we have some beans in us. ചില പയർ വിത്തുകൾ നമ്മുടെ ഉള്ളിലും പയർ നമ്മളിലും വേണം എന്നാണ്. ബീൻസ്, BEANS. നമ്മളിലും കുറച്ച് പയർ വേണം, പയർ വിത്തുകൾ വേണം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിൻ്റെ അർത്ഥം എന്താണ്? നമ്മളിലും എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ കുറച്ച് കഴിവുകൾ വേണം. either in the form of money or in the form of knowledge. പണ്ടായിരുന്നെങ്കിൽ പണമുള്ളവനായിരുന്നു മിടുക്കൻ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. പണമുള്ളവനായിരുന്നു എല്ലാവരും അറിയുന്ന മിടുക്കൻ. പക്ഷെ ഇന്ന് ആരെയാണ് അറിയപ്പെടുന്നത്? അറിവുള്ളവനെയാണ് അറിയപ്പെടുന്നതെന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ അറിവ് സമ്പാദിക്കാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. We should have knowledge. So that is the importance of education in our life. So for the purpose of promoting gender equality among students, a teacher has to play a vital role. So how can a teacher help the students? So help them to build the confidence in the students. The teacher can build, or themselves, we can build the confidence of ourselves. So I usually say confidence ആയിട്ട് അതിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത ദിവസം ഒന്നുകൂടെ നല്ല കോൺഫിഡൻ്റ് ആയിട്ട് പറയുക. So we will become more confident. So try to increase your confidence. So this type of programs will help the weak strong and the strong just. So sometimes there may be weak students here. There are some strong students also. So this type of programs will make the weak one can become strong, and the strong can become just, be just to the society. എന്തും വിളിച്ച് പറയാവുന്ന ശകലം സ്ട്രെങ്ത് ഉണ്ട് എന്ന് വിചാരിച്ച് ഇപ്പൊ ഈ സിനിമാക്കാരൊക്കെ കാണിക്കുന്നത് കുറെയൊക്കെ അങ്ങനെ തന്നെയാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്തും അങ്ങ് വിളിച്ച് പറയാം എന്നുള്ളൊരു മട്ടിൽ, ആരുടെ പേരിലും എന്തും ആരോപിക്കാം, അങ്ങനെയും കാണും അതിനകത്ത്. നമുക്ക് ഏതാ ശരിയെന്ന് പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. ബട്ട് ബി ജസ്റ്റ് ടു ദ സൊസൈറ്റി. So try to build tolerance also. We can have tolerance. What does tolerance mean? Tolerating others. Is it mean tolerating others? No. Try to understand. Try to understand others. And why not admire them? We can also admire others. ആരെങ്കിലും ചെയ്യുമോ അത്? ഒരു സ്നേഹം പോലും ആരും കാണിക്കുന്നില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. സ്നേഹം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് തന്നെ എന്താണ്? ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ വ്യാപാരം ചെയ്യാവുന്ന ഒന്നാണെന്നാണ്. വി ക്യാൻ ട്രേഡ് ഇൻ ഇറ്റ് എന്നാണ് പറയുന്നത്. ഇഷ്ടം പോലെ വ്യാപാരം ചെയ്യാം, പക്ഷെ പിശുക്കിയേ കൊടുക്കുകയുള്ളൂ. സ്നേഹമായാലും ഒരു ചെലവും ഇല്ലാത്ത കാര്യമാണ്. അതുപോലെയാണ് അഡ്മയർ ചെയ്യുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. വി ക്യാൻ അഡ്മയർ അതേഴ്സ്. സോ ദിസ് ഈസ് എ ടൈം ടു appreciate Dr. Nimmi Maria Woman for conducting such a wonderful topic and conducting such a seminar. And I think she is the brain of this program, even though Dr. Sunila is there. And I take this opportunity to congratulate all the teachers, all the staff members, including the coordinators, even the students, and all of us for coming over here and conducting such a seminar and participating in such a seminar. So all the best wishes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. It is now time for us to express our deepest gratitude to all our dignitaries, speakers, participants, and to all those who have contributed to the success of this seminar. We invite Sam Simon, our enthusiastic students coordinator, to come forward and deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, teachers, participants from different colleges, and my dear friends, a warm good morning to one and all present here. It is with great honor and gratitude that I stand before you to deliver the vote of thanks for this insightful international multidisciplinary seminar on gender education, organized by Titus II Teachers College in collaboration with Council of Educational Administration Management (CEAM) and the Council for Teacher Education Foundation (CTEF). Today's discussions have not been only enlightening but also pivotal in fostering a deeper understanding of the complexities surrounding gender issues in our society. So, what are the significance of conducting a seminar on gender education in colleges? One is a holistic understanding of gender issues. Gender is a complex social construct that intersects with various disciplines like sociology, psychology, literature, law, and more. Second, promoting inclusivity. Such seminars foster an environment where different voices and experiences regarding gender can be heard and valued. And third, preparation for real world challenges. Students are better prepared to address and navigate gender related challenges in their professional and personal lives. Titus II College has been conducting this multidisciplinary seminar titled Multifaceted Perspectives on Gender Education Reaching the Unreached for the past 3 years. This year, we are also celebrating the 4th anniversary of this seminar. I'm pretty sure our college has fulfilled the aim by conducting this seminar in this dynamic society. First of all, on behalf of Titus College, I would like to thank our dear principal, Professor Dr. Sunila Thomas, ma'am, for her unwavering support and leadership in this multidisciplinary seminar on gender education. Your commitment to fostering an inclusive and informed campus community is truly inspiring. Ma'am also pointed out three main significances of this seminar, that is, right to education, and right within education, and right through education. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to thank Dr. V.M. Shashikumar sir, who is the founder president of CEAM India. Through his speech, sir told us that the education of women is the most powerful tool to change the position of society, and also pointed out that the education also brings a reduction in inequalities in families and society. On behalf of Titus community, I thank Dr. V.M. Sashikumar sir for his formidable presence. Next, I would like to thank Dr. M.S. Geeta ma'am, who is the National Working President of CEAM India and the Chairperson of CTEF Kerala. Due to some health problems, ma'am wasn't able to attend the seminar offline, but ma'am attended through the online mode and delivered the keynote address. She introduced the term gender sensitization, that is creating a sense of respect among every individual, irrespective of gender and common stereotypes. Gender sensitizations are necessary in all educational institutions, workplaces, communities, and healthcare institutions, in legal and political systems. Ma'am also told us that gender sensitizations are essential in our life. On behalf of Titus community, I thank Dr. M.S. Geeta ma'am for your inspiring words. Next, I would like to thank Dr. G. Valsala ma'am, who is serving as the chairperson of CAM India. On behalf of the Titus community, I thank Dr. Valsala ma'am for delivering such a heartfelt and insightful felicitation speech. Your words have truly set the tone for this event, inspiring us all with your wisdom and encouragement. Thank you, ma'am. On behalf of Titus community, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our distinguished guest, Dr. Rajeshri K, for honoring us with your presence at this inauguration ceremony. Your support and participation mean a great deal to us, and we are truly thankful for the time you have taken with us today. Ma'am will also lead the second theme presentation, which is conducted in the afternoon. Thank you, ma'am. On the behalf of Titus community, we are deeply grateful to our honored guest, Dr. Savita Mishra, ma'am, for gracing us with your presence at this inauguration ceremony. Your involvement has greatly enriched this event, and we sincerely appreciate your time and support. Ma'am will be taking the first theme presentation after this inaugural ceremony. Thank you. I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to a dedicated coordinator, Professor Dr. Nimi Maria Uman, who is also serving as the General Secretary of CTF Kerala, for your exceptional efforts in organizing this seminar on gender education. Your guidance and hard work have been instrumental in making this event a success, and we truly appreciate your unwavering commitment. Thank you, ma'am. Next, we are immensely grateful to our Associate Coordinator, Assistant Professor Pramod Thomas George Sir, for your outstanding leadership and dedication in bringing this seminar on gender education to life. Your tireless efforts have made this event possible, and we deeply appreciate your invaluable contribution. Thank you, sir. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to all the teachers of our college for their unwavering support in making this seminar on gender education possible. Your dedication to fostering an inclusive and enlightening academic environment is truly commendable, and we are thankful for your invaluable contributions. Thank you, teachers. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Sarama Chandi for your presence at the seminar. Your presence has made this occasion even more special and memorable. We are honored to have you with us and appreciate the time you took to join with us. Thank you, ma'am. We extend our heartfelt thanks to Rohan and his team for their exceptional working in managing the live stream of today's seminar on gender education. Your technical expertise and dedication have ensured that this important event reaches a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate your contributions. Thank you. We extend our sincere thanks to all the paper presenters for sharing your valuable insights and research at today's seminar on gender education. Your contributions have greatly enriched our understanding of the topic and set a high standard for the discussions to come. Thank you. I would like to offer our heartfelt thanks to the students of our college for their enthusiastic participation and engagement in today's seminar on gender education. Your interest and involvement are vital to the success of this event, and we deeply appreciate your contributions. Thank you, dear friends. I would like to extend our sincere gratitude to the student coordinator, Ms. Dia Susan Matthew, for your exceptional efforts in organizing and facilitating today's seminar on gender education. Your dedication and hard work have been crucial to the success of this event, and we truly appreciate your commitment. Thank you. We extend our heartfelt thanks to all committee members for your dedication and hard work in organizing this seminar. Your collective efforts and meticulous planning have been essential in bringing to this event to fruition. And we deeply appreciate your commitment and support. Thank you to your committee members. And also, I extend my heartfelt thanks to Rona and Shali to being served as the anchors of this event. Thank you. So, thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you. Have a nice day.
And with that, we take a brief recess of 10 minutes. We request all of 5 minutes. We request all participants to reconvene at 12:05 p.m. sharp as we proceed to the next session of team presentations. Please take this opportunity to refresh and recharge, and we look forward to your active participation in the upcoming section. Once again, thank you all.
Gender education is important because it can help create a more inclusive society and promote equality and respect for all. It should not just be treated as a subject in the curriculum, but also as a powerful tool to create an equitable and just society. The theme of our seminar is a journey into the diverse perspectives and challenges that we face to achieve a society where all are treated with dignity and respect. To begin with our session, we are going to invite Patmaja P of the English department to welcome our guest of honor.
Respected Principal Dr. Sunila Thomas, Program Coordinators Professor Dr. Nimi Maria Uman, Professor Pramod Thomas George, Dr. V.M. Shashikumar Sir, Dr. M.S. Geeta, Dr. G. Valsala, and our esteemed guests and distinguished participants. Good morning to all. It's my great privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to this highly anticipated international multidisciplinary seminar on gender education. On behalf of Titus Teachers College, I extend a warm welcome to all our participants. We are exceptionally honored to have us today a distinguished guest and resource person, Dr. Savita Mishra. As a principal of Vidyasagar College of Education, Darjeeling, West Bengal, her leadership has been instrumental in advancing educational standards. Dr. Mishra's contribution to education and research over the past 2 decades have been both profound and far-reaching. Dr. Mishra's academic journey is a testament to her unwavering dedication. With a PhD, MPhil, UGC NET, SLET in education, MEd university medalist, triple MSc in zoology, educational science, and applied biology, double MA in education and educational planning and administration, her expertise is unparalleled. She has authored and edited 120 books and published over 170 research articles, solidifying her status as a thought leader in the educational community. Her role as a vice president of the Council of Teachers Education and her involvement in various academic bodies further highlights her influence. She is also a recognized PhD guide, having successfully mentored scholars across various universities. In addition to her pursuits, Dr. Mishra has been a keynote speaker and a resource person at the numerous conferences and seminars worldwide. Her participation in over 1,500 e-conferences during the pandemic exemplifies her commitment to knowledge sharing and professional development. Dr. Mishra's contribution has recognized with numerous awards, including the Best Teacher Award 2010 from Sikkim Central University, Bharat Shiksha Ratna Award, an Outstanding Scientist Award, and many more. Her research projects, particularly those focusing on environmental education, have had a significant impact on both local and national levels. So we are deeply honored to have Dr. Savita Mishra with us today. Her dedication, leadership, and passion for education are truly inspiring. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our resource person, Dr. Savita Mishra.
Thank you, Padmaja, for those words. We have the privilege of being in the presence of a true visionary and leader in the field of education. Our guest of honor has dedicated her career to the advancement of teacher education and its myriad objectives. Please join us in welcoming Dr. Savita Mishra for the theme presentation.
Thank you for a nice introduction. Honorable Principal Madam of this college, Dr. Sunila Thomas, our guest of honor, Dr. V.M. Sasikumar Sir, Founder President, CEAM, our guest of honor, Professor G. Valsala Ma'am, Rajeshwari ma'am. I forget the ma'am that. Yeah, Madam Chandi, uh, Professor Dr. Nimi Maria, all faculty members of this college, and my dear students. It's always a pleasure to interact with his students. As I belong from teacher education, almost 17 years, and I don't count the number of teachers I produced in my 17 years of journey in teacher education. So many students are principal in different colleges, different teacher education colleges and degree colleges. So it's always a pleasure for me to interact with the students. So this first technical session, I welcome you all, and my regards to all the members of this college and all guests of honor. So as you know that since morning we have heard about the gender sensitization, gender equality, gender education. But do you know that what is the exact meaning of gender education or gender equality? Do you feel as a female gender, as I see that maximum students are female gender, and not only in this college, I think almost all teacher education colleges of India has the majority of female. In my college also, that intake is 100, and every year we have 92 to 93 students are female gender, only 5 to 6 are male. And every time I am saying that these 5 or 6 males are coming to support our female gender, because we know that we both gender are complementary to each other, and we are incomplete. So, as a female gender, I never differentiate between the male and female, because we both are the both side of one coin, and without each other, we are incomplete. But there is question that why we are discussing on the gender sensitization, why there is need of discussion on the gender equality or gender education. So it is there that you must feel sometime that we are not equal, maybe at home, maybe at society or in an institution. Recently we have heard that gang rape of Dr. Momita in Kolkata. And if you see the slogan beti padhao beti bachao, सो वी बेटी को पढ़ाया लेकिन बेटी को बचा नहीं पाई. सो आई एम गिविंग द स्लोगन बेटा पढ़ाओ बेटी बचाओ, because you know that if our male gender will educated in real sense, they will never do such a crime to their female gender. Do they anytime they will do? If you are really educated, do your brother will do? Do my son will do such a crime? No. So as a mother, as a female gender, as a part of this society, this is also our responsibility that we give true education to our male gender, so they will respect the female gender. And if we both respect with each other, there is no question of gender equality or gender sensitization. That is very important, that we know each other's importance. So now we will see that what is the real status of women in our society. You are very lucky that you belong from this state. But if you see the so many states in India, the female condition, the status of women is very poor. Not at the home, in the society also. The women are working 10 hours, 17 hours. In some state, the women are working 16 to 17 hours, but they will not get respect at the home. They will earning, they are share in the economic power of the family, but they will not get respect. Do you feel in your family? Have you felt in your family that your mother is working day and night for your family and she is not getting respect? Maybe you will not fit because you belong from the Canada state, very lucky state, very developed state in the female. We respect here female, and as you know that Canada state is exceptional in the gender equality, and as you see the literacy rate here, you is a 92% literacy rate as per 2010 census. If you see the India, that is only 65%. If you say that the age, average age here is 76.3, but India rate is 64.2. So Canada is a modern for the other state in the gender education. But so many female from different states, she is not lucky. She is working day and night. She is giving everything equal partnership in economic development, political development, and different aspects of society, but she is not getting equal respect. So yes, we have to organize such a seminar to erase this issue because it is much needed. Even after the independence of 78 years, we are not independent. We have not get freedom. We are not allowed to give decision to our family matter or to any institutional matter. So this is still a big question mark for us. So if you see the gender status in India, have you heard about the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi? That I always that quote his quote. So he said that women are the companion of man. Listen carefully. Women are the companion of man, gifted with equal mental capacities. She has the right to participate in every minute detail in the activities of man, and she has an equal right of freedom and liberty with him. Do we see nowadays in the society? We have no doubt that we have this mental capacities from male partner. Do you have any doubt that you have this mental capacities or you have this abilities? But when question will come freedom, then yes, we are the sufferer. We are not getting freedom as man. We are not getting the decision making in the family or in any matter, financial matter especially. So, if we see the status, then there are two types of status. One is ascribed status. So, you are the female gender, so you will be the mother, you are the sister, you have your own role in the family as a mother, as a sister, as a female, that responsibility. But one is the achieved status. And my dear students, from this platform, I request you, and this is my humble submission, you go for your achieved status. Who never stop you to give your real freedom in the society or at the home. You can achieve, you have the power to achieve this status. And education is the big weapon in at your hand to give you the status. With education, you can earn the social status, economic status, and all power at your hand. You can earn the freedom. You never demand anything to the society. You never demand anything from your family. You earn the power. You earn the economic empowerment. If we talk about the women empowerment, actually, what is the meaning of women empowerment if you are not giving allow to make decision at any family matter? If you are not allowed to any freedom in the society, then the women empowerment is just meaningless. So you try for the achieved status in the society, in the family, and believe me, if you achieve such a status, that no one will stop. Even in your family also, you get the freedom, and in the society also you get the odd type of freedom. So this is in the hand of the women, that how you achieve the independence in the family and in the society. That is the real meaning of the gender equality and women empowerment. We should not demand, we should earn our power and our empowerment. So you know that when we talk about the status and the empowerment or equality, there is few things we keep in mind. That is the income. For the money, you know that money is the power. So you have the earning capability. If you have money at your hand, you should not demand money to your family, to your husband and to your son or to your father. If you are earning, that you have freedom to do anything. Then second is that if you are earning, if you are in good job, you have the power to participate in the decision making in your family, and you have independent also, you get freedom also. If your son, your husband, your father, your brother will give respect, and respect brings from the family. If you gain respect in your family, you gain respect in the society or in the community. It starts from the family. So you try to get freedom and you try to earn freedom, independence in the family. So you know that if we see the cultural history of India, the women is recognized as a Devi, and still we are worship the Ma Durga, Ma Kali, Ma Lakshmi. But when the question is to give respect to women, we are not considered her as a Devi. We are considered as an object. We are, you see the social media, how they reflect the women position in the advertise or anything. You see the on video, they are how they project the women as a object. So where is the concept of the worshipping of Devi? Two mindset is there in the same society, and sufferer is the female gender. So that is the, you know that women is the 50% of the population. And when the question is that what we are doing for the society, what we are doing for the nation, then we are ahead of man for our contribution in the political, in the economic, and in the social development. And as you know that you belong from the Kerala state, and women participation is highest in the development of Kerala. As here women is mostly women in job, they are working, they are earning, they are supporting their family, they are supporting the society. So women has the power to support the family, to support the society. Only need that we have to encourage her to go for it. So that when you decide that how the women is empowered, and how we say that yes, we have given the equal status to women, there are few indicators. First, that I have told you that decision making, that is very important. If you are earning for your family, and if you are not allowed to participate in decision making in your family, then you are not empowered. Then there is no question of gender equality in the family or in the society. So it is very important that you will be one of the partner of the decision making in your family, in the society, or in the institution. And you should fight for your right. That is very important. You will be the raise of voice of yourself. No other will raise voice of your freedom and of your identity. You yourself is the identity of your gender. If the question is on the identity of your gender, you have to speak of yourself, and you will not wait for that other will speak for your freedom and for your independence. That you are the responsible of not getting equal status in the society. So you will speak in the material resources also, like the property, like the income, like any land. You will, why the land will be the name of the husband, why the property in the name of the husband, why not on your name? So we will speak for it if you will not given the equal status in your family or in the society. Then other social resources also, you know that we live in the patriarchal society, and everything is we give our child name, the name of father. We give our house name to the name of our father. Why? I have not changed my title. My father title is Mishra. I am still Mishra, and I will be Mishra. I am very happy to be the carry the society of my that family, what I am. I mean, why I to change the title of my husband? Because I have my own identity. I am happy if anyone tell me Mrs. Jha. Yes, it gives me happiness. But if anyone tell me Dr. Misra, I feel more empowered and I will feel more happy. So I earn my identity myself. That I'm telling to you that you have to earn your identity. You will not identified by your family or by your father or by your husband. You earn your identity that so in society person will know to your work and to your name that you have to earn, and education is the big weapon in your hand that brings your identity in the society. Then if we talk about the, you know that there are so many things in the government has doing so many what you say that schemes, and there are so many things written in constitution. But I'm not interested in what is written in the constitution, what is written in the article, because that is all false if at the if we are not following this. If still we are discussing on the gender equality, means they just are for the paper, for the constitution. What we are following day to day life, that is very important. And you have to understand that what is your that status in the society, and how you fight for your status in the society, how you enjoy your status in the society. So you know that as I told that Vedic period women are considered as the devi, but gradually that her status is decreasing. Again, British period, little bit women started picking up after independence. And the change is there are so many changes, ups and downs in the status of women in India. But main question is, where are you standing in the economic power, political power, social power, and educational and cultural factors? So you have to see, because this we are fighting day to day for our status. And in practical society, you have to fight for your status, because that hurts the man's ego. If you say something like some decision is taking in the family, and if anyone say yes, she is right, then it hurts the man's ego, that how we go with her. No, she is never right. Family, that everyone think your, no, she is never right. What she is stating is wrong. What main member is stating, that is right. So the in Hindi, one proverb is there that women have no mind. Still, in so many society, they said that what women is studying, that is not from the mind. But my dear, that is not right. Now we are educated. Now we are seeing the lots of ups and downs in our life, and what we are talking, that is from our mental capacities, not from here and there. So what we are saying, what we are participating in decision making, that should be honored in our family and in our society. So you know that if we know that economic position and education and employment everywhere, if now you are students, if you go for the institution for any job, so you see the differentiation in the promotion, in giving some power in the institution, that power is not given to the women, or like some important position is given to the men members. So many places that you have seen, not everyone, so everyone praises, but somewhere we see that we suffer in the promotion, in the like decision making, or in the like some giving power, that you feel sometimes the discrimination, that gender discrimination in workplace also and in the society also. So because earlier time was different, then when the women are in the four walls, and she was not participating in the economic empowerment of the family. But now women has the like doing the dual nature, so like dual participation, she is earning also, and she is also like doing her responsibility at the home. Because when I am a like principal of a college, I am still a mother, I'm still a wife, so my that position is still there in the society. What earlier women are doing? She is a mother, she is like wife, she is the one member of the society. That position is still there. That what new position I have earned, that I am the head of any institution. That extra responsibility we have to also do every day. So you know that how powerful is a woman. If you say the man to do the both responsibility, see the condition of the man. One day, 2 day, third day, they will see, no, 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 I will not cook. I will not do this one. I will not help my child to do homework. So he will be tired after doing this home responsibility 2 or 3 days. But if you see your mother, if you see yourself, if you see the any women, she is doing without complaint both responsibilities with 100%. So these changes we have seen our society, and that I always say to our women gender that you are the responsible of your own condition. You have to improve your own condition. You should not depend upon the family, society, or government. You should do work. You should do whatever you want to do. You do for your improvement of your status, for your empowerment, for the equality, because you are you have to live your own life. So you have to be empowered if you live a powerful and happy life in this society. And now you are very lucky to born in the 21st century. You have every facility, you have so many technological development with you at your fingertips. Everyone, you can that read everything, you can check everything at the internet. You see the different jobs in different parts of world. My so many students are working in different parts of the world. My students that 2007 8 who have passed B8, they are in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, USA. So they have gone, they have gave the interview and they have selected in different schools in the other parts of the world. Also they are posted in different government institution and national level importance institution in different colleges. So if education will never stop you to go anywhere in the world, and it gives you the status, it gives you the equality, it gives you the freedom. And you know that if you see the society, there are so many society you must have seen, maybe not you seen in the Canada, but you seen in the TV of so many states, so many villages, women are working 16 to 70 days. In our state West Bengal, you must have heard about the tea garden area. So tea garden area, my in-laws house in tea garden. So I have very closely observed these women are working 16 to 17 hours. They have started their day, they started at 5 o'clock morning, and it goes up to the 10 or 11 p.m. at the night. So this 17 to 18 hours they are working. Still the domestic violence is there. The husband is beating, and they are like drinking, husband is drinking, and lots of domestic violence I have seen in that area. So where is their status, where is their empowerment, where is the equality? Still they are earning. So yes, why they are suffering from this? Lack of education. They are not educated. That's why they don't know the laws, they don't know the power, their power, and that's why they are suffered. So you should know the constitution, you should know the what government has given you power, what constitution has given you power, and you have to fight for yourself. So if you see the gender equality, we are talking about gender equality in 21st century. So if you see that UNDP's gender inequality index, so India ranking is 127th out of 152 countries in the list. See, where are we in the gender equality? Still, we are far, far behind from the gender equality. And if we see the World Economics Forum Global Gender Gap Index, that India's ranks are 114th in the list of 140 countries. So still in the gender gap, we are very far, far behind if we see that at the world level. And these indicator index has based on four things that is very important: economic participation and opportunity, means how you are, your participation in the economic development in the family, in the society, in the nation. What is your educational achievement? How is your health and life expectancy? And political empowerment, what is your contribution in the political empowerment? So if you see the ratio, out of 142 countries, economic participation and opportunity is 134th. See how behind in the economic empowerment and the opportunity. If you see the educational, also we are behind 126th out of 142 countries. If we see the health and life expectancy, that is we are very poor. Out of 142 countries, our position is 141st. So see the health condition of women in our country. There are so many women dies at the childbirth. There are so many women dies due to the not proper caring during the different stages of her life. And if you see the political empowerment, still we are behind, but there are little bit good position. That is the out of 142 countries, we are 15th. So a little bit that is okay. If you see the load of education, yes, I am telling again and again that education is the only way that give you empowerment in the true sense. Because if you are educated, you know your power from the constitution, from the government policies. Government, uh, central government, state government have formed so many policies for the women development, from the childhood to your older age, like retirement age or after retirement. But you have to know that what is your right, what you have to do for your empowerment. If you are suffered from domestic violence, if you are suffered from any gender discrimination at the workplace or in the society, how you fight for them, where to go, how you earn your empowerment, how you earn your status. So you have to know this one. And education give you this knowledge. Education give you the self esteem, self confidence, and you will be independent if you are educated. No one stop you if you are educated in true sense. And you should never be the fearful. We have to capable of to face the challenges comes every in everyone life, in men and female also. But men taken the challenges very easily. Why? Because they don't fear from the challenges. In the same way, you have to prepare yourself to tackle the challenges, maybe at the home or in the society or in the workplace. And that education will give you power to tackle these type of challenges in day-to-day life. So there are, if we see you are from the education background, and you see that so many commissions, if you see the Kochari Commission, Modelier Commission, 1986 Commission, in all commissions you must have seen they have given the how we empower our women in every spheres of life. And in the same way, the recent policy like NEP 2020, you if you have seen the NEP 2020, you must have seen that how as women we empowered ourselves and we help other women to empower in every spheres of life. So NEP has also given emphasis on the women's education, and several steps have taken also to empower our women, and that is recruitment policies, salary enhancement policies, and how we involve maximum power to women in decision making in every spheres of life. So that is very important to know that how you empower yourself and how you work for your status, for enhancement of the status. Because you know that after 78th, we celebrated this year 78th independence, but still if you talk about the female, we are not independent still. There are so many cases in India, female foeticide is there. Women, if women is killed in the womb of mother, then how he will safe in the society? You sometimes you think that if you are not safe in the womb of your mother, that how you safe in the society? So now still there is a question, safety problem, your safety problem. And you know that dowry system is still prevalent in so many states. Domestic violence, domestic violence is not only the low socioeconomic status family. Domestic violence now common in higher socioeconomic status family also. So this is not about the related to that you belong from the very good family, so there is not domestic violence. That here again I say that as a mother, as a sister, as a female part of the society, we have to give true education of our main child. At the same time, as a mother, if you teach, if you have two child, male and female, you are teaching so many things your female child. You do this, you do not this, but you are never teaching your male child what they do. So you have to teach both your male and female child that what is their role in the society, how they behave with their female partner, how they behave with the female member of the society. That is very important. That is the true education if we are giving to the male child. And if we give the such type of knowledge to the male child, there obviously there is this rape and on that women feticide and other what you say that women death and domestic violence will stop, because this all initiated by the both gender. That is not I am like giving 100% on the main gender only. Both are equal responsibility of on this. So female, if female feticide, if you see the condition, if the dowry death, if you see the condition, only maid member is responsible for that. No, if you see the condition, their mother-in-law, their sister-in-law, they all are involved in such type of cases. So that education is not only the female gender, education is necessary for both men regards these social events. If you want to fight for your own status, you have to remove these social events from the society. That is very important. Yes, just I want to discuss that we as a women, we go through these 5 stages, and all stages, that is very important that you take care of the female gender. That first stages, that is the 0 to 14 years. What is the growing years of the female like gender, and very tender age. And you know that in so many states there is a case of the malnutrition of the female gender, so that you have to take care of their health. Then the second is the adolescent girls, that is the 15 to 90 years, and that is also the preparatory stage of the any girl, because she will be mother, she will be the important member of the society. So we have to that see their role, and we have to take care of the see with the productive their roles, and we have to take care of their health and education. Then next is the 15 to 44 years, that is the reproductive age group, and that is we have to take the special care and attention, because you know that during childbirth so many deaths are there. We should not protect the so many mothers during the childbirth, so we have to take care at this age also. And the next one, that is the 15 to 59 years, is that is the economically active age, because women is doing two jobs. She is working also, she is earning money also for the family, and she is the doing the responsibility. She is mother, she is wife, she is the member of the society, she is the like so many roles she has to play. So in that also we have to take care. And the last but not the least, that is the age group 60 plus age, that is the elderly women, and we have to take care to their health, their financial matter, and they are very important, that is the emotional support we have to give. So in all stages we have to take care of female gender. So that only if we do this, that only the true sense of gender equality or like gender education is there. So Constitution of India has given, government has given so many policies. I will not go through these policies. You all know that in Article 14, 15, 1, 15, 3, 16, 2, there are so many things have given for the gender equality and gender status. We have directive principles of the state policy that also given the Article 39, Article 42, Article 51A as the status of women. We have the so many government schemes and programs for women empowerment. Where is the government schemes and women empowerment programs when some girl is raped, when the ferticide is female ferticide is there, their domestic violence is there. Is there any scheme or program is working that time? Where is the government policies when the gang rape is there? So that is not the solution of the gender equality. The government policies and government scheme is not the problem, not the solution of these problems. The only solution of this problem is the change of the mindset. That is the true education of both male and female gender of the society. If we understand, if we respect each other, should be no violence, there should be no rape, there should be no death of the female untimely. So that is very important. But still that government and state government, central government have given so many things for the economic empowerment. That is very important, that you can start your startup, you can start your like business livelihood program. And that if you are educated, you know these schemes and government from the like books or from the YouTubes, from the that internet, and you help other women also about this knowledge. So that you know that I will not go in detail. That is the schemes, that how you empower yourself. There are legal provision also, that you know that Nirbhaya Khan in 2012, that is the women is gang raped and brutally dead. That is after 12 years. Again 24 the same happened, and there are so many cases we don't know about it. But after 12 years again Kolkata the same thing happened. Where is the government, where is the policies, where is the legal provisions that has given the death after rape? Now that almost 1 month, on 8th and 9th August night, Dr. Momita was gang raped and death. But today is 4th September. There is no like decision on that. We should not know that who is the culprit. So this is the law. So those who raped, those who are dead, you can think about the family, you can think about the society mindset. And we are still fighting for that. We are still talking about the gender education, our empowerment. That is, it is now a high time that we should change the mindset and we should fight against this crime. Because it is very important that if we know about our right, we should know about our duty. And we also that educate other women from the different parts of the society about these laws, and what they can do after that this crime. That is very important. So there are so many things. So at last I that say yes, that that is now that is much needed to talk about this gender equality and gender sensitization. Because still we are far behind to achieve this equality, and we are still fighting for our equality, for our status in the family, in the society. But if you are able to change the mindset of the female part or the male part or the family, other members of the family or the society, so this work will be very easy. And one I hope that one day will come that we should not talk that day about the gender equality, and we should talk about the only the empowered women. And can you talk about the like men safety or men empowerment? And because they are already, that is our mindset, that they are already empowered, they are already safe. So that we need such type of India, such type of world where we are safe everywhere, we are empowered everywhere, we give the, we like enjoy the equal status everywhere. So this is a teacher education college. We will become a teacher, that maybe this year or next year or one day. You will educate thousands of students. We will prepare a new generation of your country. So this is my humble submission request from all our teachers, that yes, wherever you are, in which institution you will work, you have to take care of these few things, so that the female part of your society will be empowered and they will know their status in the family. They will earn, they will not demand, they will earn their status in the society. So I am very thankful for this opportunity to the organizer, to the principal ma'am, to faculty and students of this institution, to giving me opportunity to share my viewpoint on gender equality and the status of women in this seminar hall. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Wasn't that an enlightening speech, dear friends? Your perspective has added another vital layer to our understanding of gender education.
If any question they can ask, if you have any question, you can ask.
Moving ahead, the floor is open for discussions.
Yeah.
Those who can ask questions can come forward and ask ma'am the questions. Please do come forward.
If any question comes in your mind, you can ask.
Hello, ma'am. My name is Joel Sam Joseph. I'm from MA department. And since you have spoken about the concept of patriarchy, I think it's a concept that hails back to the ancient history. And it means the rule of the father, patriarchy. So we are all born into this power structure. I think it should be dismantled, the concept of patriarchy. So how can we counter this concept of patriarchy, and what are the alternatives? We could say rule of the mother, maybe matriarchy, the alternative for patriarchy. So what are the alternatives? And my last question is that men are collectively blamed. Collective blame is there in the case of men. The whole community of men are blamed because of the problems that arise all over India. And how could we address this collective blame?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Your answer of first question is patriarchal society. So that patriarchal society is not the root of this problem. I also belong from the patriarchal society, but I myself is empowered women. I have freedom. I'm enjoying my independence. I'm enjoying my freedom. I have the power to participate in decision making. So that patriarchal society is not the root cause of this problem. That is the change of mindset in some society where education is real education. I'm not talking about, when I talk about education, that is not related to the degree and the post. I have seen so many families where the like highly educated, you can say that IS IPS is there, but still domestic violence is there, divorce is there. So that is not truly educated. Education is not the only the degree. Education is the holistic development of any human being. You are knowledgeable not only the in knowledge sector, in cognitive, you are knowledgeable in your affective domain also, and the psychomotor domain also. And if you have true knowledge in all three domains, you will never do such a crime in the society. So patriarchal society, yes, there is no option to change the patriarchal society, because some things we are like carry from generation to generation. Still, there are some society in India that we have visited Sidong. In Sidong, there is, in some community, there is the matrical society is there. You must have that read in somewhere. In Sidong, in some community, or in tribal community, you have seen the matrical society. In Kerala, I think that before, during British time, matrical society is there. I don't know now, the situation is changed, but in some, yeah. And one is matrical society, one is the matrilineal. Matrilineal means that property is like going to female. So it is still there, and that is not the problem of any problem, my dear. That is the change of mindset. Every man is not rapist. Okay, I have 3 sons, and I am sure that my son will not rape to any lady. because I have given the true education. So, if as a mother, if you give your child the true education, if you that teach them, you are teaching the bad touch and good touch. Why only the female child? Why not male child also bad touch, good touch? Why only female child you are teaching? So that is the change of mindset. And whether you belong from any society, whether it is patriarchal or matriarchal, I respect patriarchal society. I belong from the patriarchal society. I am happy to that say the name of my husband and my that ancestor. But change the mindset that you should respect the women of your family, and if a person will respect the women of the his own family, he will respect the women of the society also. So education brings from the home, and I think that is the question of the first answer. And the second is, yes, maid is blamed every time, because my dear, what to do, that crime is done by men, and that is your bad luck that you belong from the male community. And if the crime is done by men, you will be blamed every time. You will be blamed in history also, you are blamed, present also, in future also we will be blamed. So that is the need, the change of the mindset, that why this crime happened only by men, why you are not considering also lady as a member of the society, why should not men give the respect of the female member, but all men are not like that, you are not like that, my sons are not like that, I have seen that my brother is not like that. If my own brother, my husband, my son is not like that, why other members are not become like that only, that they should not do such crime. And if you see that education is the only way to change this mindset, not the degree. In the Momita, they are all doctors, and I am sure that criminal has not come out, but everyone is sure that criminal is doctors only. Okay, because no outsider will come inside to rape and kill. So the doctors, the highest degree. A doctor profession is such a profession where you study 6 to 8 years continuously, more than the education. Education, you read 2 years B.Ed, 2 years M.Ed, and 3 years PhD. So 8 years. But in doctor profession, you have to 4 years MBBS, 2 years PhD, and internship also. So many study. And after doing so many study, if one commits such a crime, so what is the need of such type of a degree? Okay. So true education is very much needed, and we have to change our mindset that we are belong from the male community, and this is your responsibility to save the female gender of your society. So if you do crime, maybe one member, you will be by the society or by the community, you will not change this, that every voice rage against the male community, even you will raise the voice of your community. Are you not? Are you not against those criminals, those who are doing such type of crime? So we are not against male members. That I, as my first start, I have started that we are both side of one coin. We are incomplete without each other. We are complementary to each other, so that we should respect each other. Then only we bring the gender equality, women empowerment, and our that status that in the society. I think I'm able to give you an answer. Okay, thank you. Any more question?
We are running a little short of time.
Okay,
I think we
thank
can
you, thank you,
entertain one
thank
more
you.
question. One more question. Anybody? No. Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Suma John from MA department. Okay. In past years, okay, in past years and in decades, we are telling about gender equality.
Yeah, yeah.
In our college also, taking so many classes.
Mhm.
Then now also, why some of us can't express their ideas or beliefs about gender equality in openly? It will not change.
We will not change if we will not change our mindset, because this is not written in book, this is not written in any syllabus, this is not written in any epic. This is only that written in your mind, and if you are ready to change your status, then only you can bring the gender equality in the family, in the society. You female is the responsible of gender inequality. You female is the responsibility of your dependent nature. You female are the responsibility of your unsafety in the society. So you have to fight yourself. You Why you are not learning the karate, and why you are not be a strong women? You remember the Jhansi ki Rani? There are so many idea by Honkar. History is like food that this type of women, they have fought hundred thousands of the soldiers that time. So why you think that I am physically weak? You have to be strong. You do exercise, you do, like, you go gym, you learn karate, you will be the physically strong. Okay, and you have to change your mindset. You never understand that you are the weak gender of the society. Why we are weak? From where we are weak? We are earning the same, we can able to earn. If your contribution is equally in the economic empowerment, political empowerment, social empowerment, then why we are not gender equal? So you have to fight yourself, and you have to change your mindset. If you When we started to change ourselves, you see your male counterpart, the scenario is something different from today. Okay, so you will never think that you are weak. I'm never thinking that I'm weak. I'm more empowered than man, if you think. Okay, so that is the change of mindset. That is your own thinking. If you think that I'm powerful, I'm powerful. Okay, if you think that I'm more strong, I'm more strong. So it depends upon the your cognitive domain. Okay, and effective domain also should be strong, so that it gives you the encouragement, you give the strength. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you. I'm very thankful to Principal Madam for this opportunity, and Sasi Kumar Sir for inviting me to this college, beautiful college. I'm very happy to see all faculty, Nimi ma'am, all faculty of this college, dear students of B.Ed and M.Ed. And last year I have joined also online, but that time I did not get chance to interact with you. But with God's grace, this time I got chance to interact with you. I'm very happy to interaction with you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, dear participants, for making this session more meaningful and impactful. Next, we are going to invite Dr. Sarama Chandy, retired principal of Lord's Universal College, Mumbai, to hand over the certificate of appreciation and garland Dr. Savita Mishra ma'am with traditional ponada. I request Sarama ma'am to kindly do the honor. Thank you, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome Roshna Sarah Matthew of English Department to deliver the vote of thanks.
Respected dignitaries, teachers, participants, and my dear friends, as we conclude this enlightening session, it is my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to everyone who has contributed to the success of this event. First and foremost, I would like to thank our guest of honor, Dr. Savita Mishra, Principal of Vidyasagar College of Education, Fancy Deva. Your insightful presentation on the theme of gender education has set a powerful tone for our discussion and provide us with a valuable perspectives that will surely guide our future endeavors. Thank you, ma'am. A special thanks to Professor Dr. Sunila Thomas, Principal of Titus II Teachers College and the General Convener of this seminar. Your leadership and vision have been instrumental in bringing this seminar to life, ensuring its success and creating a platform for such meaningful exchanges. Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to thank Professor Dr. Nimi Maria Uman, Professor of Education at Titus II Teachers College, and Mr. Pramod Thomas George, Assistant Professor at the same institution, for their exceptional efforts as seminar coordinators. Your dedication and meticulous planning have been evident throughout, making this event both enriching and seamless. Thank you. Next, I would like to thank all the esteemed guests for your valuable time and effort for this seminar. Thank you, dear guests. A sincere thanks to our student coordinators, Sam Simon and Dia Susan Matthew, and the people who did the comparing and the technical faculty. Finally, I thank all the participants, faculty members, and students who have attended and actively engaged in this seminar. Your presence and contribution have made this seminar truly special. Thank you once again, and we look forward to continued collaboration in our shared mission to advance gender education. Have a great day.
Thank you, Roshna. The esteemed organization's team is honoring the principal and the coordinators of this seminar. I invite Dr. B.M. Shashikumar sir to do the honors.
On behalf of Titus fraternity, we extend our heartfelt thanks to SEAM, members of SEAM and CTF. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. With that, we conclude this theme presentation today. Please note that lunch has been arranged for all the participants in our canteen. All those who have food coupons should proceed to the canteen for lunch. We request the food committee members to accompany the participants. Also, please note that the time for lunch break is from 1 to 1:40 p.m. Everyone should assemble back at the auditorium at sharp 1:45 p.m. for the next session. Have a great day.